Hey, my favorite people. It's Monday, so you get me, Cat Rebelskey, on a Cat Litter Monday. Yeah, you can tell no one has hit me up on a theme song yet, but don't worry, we're gonna get there. For those of you just finding out or wondering what is cat litter, it's a positive yet funny, relatable message called life. And regardless if you think it's good or bad content, aka litter, you're gonna like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Yay! Today we're gonna talk about morning people. And why, you're probably wondering, is because I've had a lot of my friends recently ask me, Kat, how are you a morning person? How do you get up in the morning? Like, I really wish I could do that. So I'm gonna give you a little tit for tat on how to be a morning person. So disclaimer, for all of you out there who watch my videos, keep watching. But if you're also like, I don't wanna be a morning person, I like to sleep in, I'm more productive at night. Like, no. Boo-boos, do you, honeys? Seriously, if you're more productive at night or like to sleep in and you need a certain, do that. But, these are just tips, little suggestions. And if you like them, good. Or share it with some friends. You never know. They might want to be a morning person. But, yeah, that's my little disclaimer. So those of you who were like, I don't want to watch a morning video, then don't watch a morning video. Watch my next ones on Friday. But for those of you who want to hear and, hear some stories about me being a morning person, keep watching. Because today is Morning People Day. Not gonna lie, I kind of went to sleep and I couldn't sleep. So I got up by like 3:30 in the morning. For those of you, you're like, Kat, what is wrong with you? Lots of things, but we're not gonna go there. No, today was more like, I think I slept really well over the weekend and I just was wanting to get up and get some stuff done, and that's what I decided to do. Now, for those of you like, I can't do that. Kat, you're crazy. Yes, don't get me wrong, everyone. I don't do that on a regular basis. I would go crazy if I did that. No, I'm more of I get up around 4:30 on a regular, in the sense of my weekdays, so I can go to the gym. I like to go to the gym in the morning because less people, don't have to wait on equipment and weights, and it makes my life so much faster. Don't get me wrong, I love the gym and I love people, but not at the gym. Does that make sense? Cool, thanks. Plus, then it's done and out of my way for the day. And that's like a big hassle with me because sometimes rehearsals and like filmings and gigs go a lot longer at night. So then I can't always make it later in the night. So I try to go in the morning. So that's my real goal motivator, to get up in the morning. Now at the same time, people are like, still, Kat, how the heck do you get up that early in the morning? I want to get up and read or do something. Do what you gotta do, boo-boos. We gotta make time for it. Another tip for tat, read this book. I don't have it on me physically yet, but it's called The Miracle Morning by Hal Elroy. If anyone's ever read it, need to read it. It's a really good book. It basically gives you tips and honestly why we could get up before 6 a.m. And I had to read it for a day job. Best thing ever. Because honestly, it taught me this one trick that I still remember to this day. Something about, if you go to bed, no matter what time you go to bed, and you mentally think, I'm going to wake up well rested no matter what, because I'm thinking like I'm going to get well rested, and I'm going to be able to get up in the morning and do my, what they call miracle morning and what I call going to the gym. And it works on days, especially when I really don't want to go, but I know my day is not going to let me go later, so get your booty up and let's go. But here are my personal tips for those of you who are wanting to maybe start becoming a morning person. And they're pretty fun and simple. First one, lighting. When you first wake up whoa, hold up, Kat. It's not even lighting when you first wake up because I sleep in the dark. But it's your alarm. I'm a music person. So I actually have a fun dance kind of ringtone or a song for my playlist, and I put that as my ringtone. So when I wake up, I'm like, oh, okay, it's my jam. Yeah, get up, you got this. So I can slowly get up. Now, while the music is getting me up, I personally have Christmas lights around my room. So when I wake up in the morning, I don't have my big bright overhead light on because that drives me a little insane. So I put on my Christmas lights, and it sets like a nice little pink bright mood, but it's not too bright, but it's bright enough to get my eyeballs open without crying myself to sleep or wanting to go back to sleep. That's just me. From there, You know how they say leave your clothes out that you want to wear and just throw them on when you wake up? Oh, I'm that person. It's like right on the edge of my bed. So if I'm too lazy to get out of bed, I just like change in bed. So I'm like half warm, half like, okay, I got the clothes on. Now roll out of bed. I know that's crazy. You're probably all like, some of you are like, okay, I can't do that. But do what works for you. These are just, again, suggestions that may or may not work for you. Plus, there is some research, again, Google it, that says if you put your clothes out beforehand, you actually, have the intention to get up a little bit more. Plus, I like to drink a cup of water. It's like a natural energy boost that kind of wakes you up and gets you going. Don't get me wrong, I love my coffee and I love my tea. And I'm a big coffee tea drinker, but not that early in the morning. Like 6 a.m. and after, better. 4:30, Cup of water's for me, and it gets me naturally boosted and ready to go. Now, don't get me wrong. For those of you like, Kat, you always like this? Yes, but not when I get up in the morning. I'm like a not talker until like once I start warming up, because then I'm a little more awake. Don't get me wrong, everyone. I'm not the happiest person either. No one really is. We don't like mornings, but we need to get up and do things in the morning. We need to get going, make things happen. And I know my boo-boos out there, we want to make things happen. And with my schedule, I kind of have to make things happen. So you do. And for those of you who are my night owls, do you, boo-boos. If you ever want to try getting up in the morning, you got some fun tips to try. Hey! Okay. On a positive note, regardless if you are a night or a morning person, do what you got to do to make enough hours in the day and be the productive you can be, boos. Because I know we want to make every day count, because you never know when it's going to be our last. So make every day to the fullest, right? And that is my positive yet hopefully relatable message on being a morning person. And whether you liked or didn't like it, like, share, and subscribe. And that's the end of Cat Litter Day, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next episode of Cat Litter.